So I have an interesting little experience for you guys. I have this beautiful new office that my daughters gave me for Christmas, and you've all been seeing me talk about how excited I am. And I've been realizing that despite this gorgeous new office, I'm having trouble energetically in my space, focusing and feeling inspired to the level that I should now with my new thing. You see, I've got a big window here. I've got stairways here behind me. So I have asked my dear friend, Jean Rice, who is a kinesiologist, and we kind of use her as our medical intuitive to do what she does of sensing the energy of the space and making corrections. So Jean's going to go through my house, and we're going to show you what can happen when you have somebody who can energetically test your space and tell you what's happening. So Jean, what's going on with my office to start?
Well, I am checking it out, and I noticed that you have the energy of somebody who lived in the house previously.
Okay.
And I know that you've made reservations since then, but the energy is still connected.
Okay.
So what I'm recommending is that in this area on the window, that just place something yellowish, orangey, peach, I guess.
So
I guess
we actually came up kind of with something along that spectrum. Okay. Thank you, Passion Test book,
yes,
for the color.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And just place it over the top half of the window here. And you can take this out and just put it there. But it will allow for the sun to still come in and the lightness to come in, but it will protect you from the negative energy that was from this gentleman.
Okay.
That was the first thing. That was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
The next thing was the electrical outlets are open, and the EMF is coming in, and with your chair sitting right here, it was coming right at you.
Yeah, right at my head level.
So we want to stop that. So just by covering those with the child safety things that plug in will work. And I would probably recommend that throughout the whole upstairs and probably downstairs. We'll get to that. So that you can not be bombarded with EMF all the time.
Okay.
And you're concerned about being grounded and being able to stay here. The next area was underneath your desk. You're looking to have something underneath your feet to keep you grounded. Okay. And through all of the options that there is, it's something that is nature-based and not a synthetic. So we looked into it and felt like a bamboo mat. And the important thing for your bamboo mat, which may be different for everybody else, is that they have to sort of be weaved
in two different
directions.
Okay.
So that you're protecting the fields in more than one plane.
Right. And keep in mind, everybody, as you watch this, this is specific to this house and these circumstances, but it just shows you stuff that is impacting your energy field and your potential, how you're performing based on what's happening energetically. All right. What else?
And the other thing was, if you have something electrical that you're not using, make sure it's shut off. Like your printer was on.
Yeah.
If you shut that off, then that's not drawing the electricity that's passing through your whole energy field.
Okay.
So when it's not being used, shut it off.
Okay.
And I think the other thing here was to make sure all the electrical outlets were covered that you weren't using.
Yes. In general, with the whole room. Yeah.
And the living space over there, that's doing very well. You've got a nice flow of energy coming in through the windows, and the way that it's set up is really nice.
Okay, awesome.
All
right. Some interesting things in the living room. Let's go downstairs to the living room.
Okay. Careful on the steps.
Okay.
Alrighty, in the living room, I have to say that Bambi's done very well making sure that everything is energetic flow. I'm just fine-tuning what she already has done.
Well, thank you.
So once again, it was the electrical outlets covering. And believe it or not, she has beautiful lights hanging outside for the Christmas season.
My Christmas lights, these, I can't see them.
Yes.
These little guys, right? They're like the icicles.
Icicles.
They're still up, and it's January 26th.
Right. And during the season, it's great. They don't bother her at all. Now that the season is over, for some reason, they are distressing the whole atmosphere of the living area. By taking those down, it will be a much calmer, grounded, I could say hibernating feel.
Oh, cool.
Which is sometimes
cozy.
Cozy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So that will help in this area.
The piano room you said was fine.
Excuse me, the piano room is fine.
That was doing good, even though I got all that shit on the wall there.
Yeah, that's, you know, so you gotta have that someplace in the house. Right.
Okay. Bathroom, just
plug the electrical outlets.
Okay.
The kitchen.
Oh yeah. That was interesting.
Yes, the kitchen is kind of interesting. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a frog.
Gree here, my frog.
Living in this tank.
And Buddha.
And Buddha is beautiful.
Yeah.
And what happens is as the tank sits there and the water sits there for more than 2 weeks, its energy sort of overpowers the whole kitchen. So my recommendation is to make sure that the tank is cleaned like every 2 weeks so that the frogs and the Buddha's energy doesn't overtake everything that's going on in the kitchen.
Okay, great.
Alrighty, and then the other one,
sockets.
The sockets, once again covering the sockets.
Yeah.
And then to the right of your refrigerator, you
this
have
really
a butcher block.
Right.
And for some reason, butcher blocks usually are not the things that I even look at. But for some reason, Bambi's butcher block says, "Oh no, 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 no,
Bambi's butcher block is evil."
So once again, the recommendation is to take out the knives that you use and put them in a drawer.
Okay.
And get rid of everything else.
Okay.
You know, Goodwill is always looking for knives.
Great.
Food pantry. I don't care what you do with them.
And while we're at it, I just want to share my groovy black basket, even though they're black, groovy baskets for my food and all my organic stuff because I'm juicing my butt off with my new juicer that my daughter gave me. Yes. Anyway, but that's all good.
Yes. And then in the bedroom,
we're going to go do the bedroom because I've been famous for being challenges with sleep. So
as I check out the bedroom, once again, it's the electrical outlets. Make sure that they're covered.
Yeah.
And you have a power bar down there. The ones that you're not using, still plug those as well.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing was in the window behind Bambi.
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
There was something coming in through the window. And so what I asked her about was what did she have for a gratitude stone? And she has this beautiful little heart.
Of turquoise.
Of turquoise.
Yes.
And what we're going to do is place it where whatever the force of energy is that's coming in that's sort of disturbing the room, we're putting it there to give it gratitude and love. So it comes in a whole different...
Where is that? There it is. Okay, there.
Whole different...
Be away, you nasty energy!
Yeah, so it comes in and changes to a positive energy rather than a negative energy.
Okay, cool. Cool. Anything else?
I think that was everything.
Is it okay to have my vision board there, which is like
fine.
Full of energy and all that?
That's good stuff. Yes.
Okay. I could straighten mine.
I was going to say the picture straightened out.
I could straighten the picture there. That would be helpful.
Yeah.
How's that?
That's better.
That's better. That's better.
Did you sleep on that side of the bed?
That's Jeff.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My teddy bear.
Yes. Well, he has to have. I have a penguin, so I understand.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Yes. All right.
All right. I want to just really quickly check my daughter's rooms.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
I have no idea what state they're in.
I like the stones coming up the stairs.
Stones up the stairs from our sailing adventures, islands.
So once again, you're bringing nature in before you even get up here.
Yeah, I like nature. Nature's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's one, and granted, nobody lives at home anymore. So
is this your oldest or your youngest?
This is my younger daughter's room, so it's kind of abandoned looking.
Yeah, we all have those rooms.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Alrighty. Once again, you know how we had the energy coming in your room?
Yeah.
It's in this corner here.
Okay.
So if you have something to set on the...
like a little love thing?
Love, gratitude.
Hmm.
And she may have something that she'd prefer to put there.
Look at that. There's my...
there's your stone right there.
Oh, and there's my smudge.
Yeah.
Okay, even though it says create.
Yeah, I will turn it upside down.
Okay,
so it's
put
back.
that there.
Maybe that might be too big. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
All right.
Well,
or not.
Sort of. You got the idea.
I got the idea.
Something smaller. So I'll leave that on the bed so you see that and say, "Oh yeah."
Would a little glass thing here? No. Can we set the intention of love?
We can set the intention of love.
Right. Set the intention of love, and then we'll switch it out.
Switch it right. Yeah. Love and peace and tranquility.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome. Anything else?
No.
Good. Okay, one down. And then this is kind of like a storage room now, but
with the electrical outlets in this room.
Electrical outlets, all right.
It's beautiful, beautiful.
Again, it's all just leftover stuff.
Yeah.
But
No, this other than that, this is doing well.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's always had a good energy
Yeah.
space. Okay. Cool.
Alrighty.
All right. I'm going to end the video for length of time, but I do want you to go down and see the basement as well. Okay. So there's my beautiful family, and they're all saying, "Thank you, Jean Rice, for making our house so happy. We love you." So, Jean Rice, where can people find you for your amazing ability with the human body? That's what you rock.
I have a website.
Yeah.
GeanRice.com.
Jeanrice. Okay, and your specialty is pretty unique. What is your specialty? Because people need to know.
I am a kinesiologist working with mind, body, spirit, well-being, finding out what's distressing you the most, and reducing that distress so you can move further on your journey in a positive way.
Yeah, and when I had panic disorder, she was my angel. I was at her place every week at least, if not more, and she really helped me with supplements. If you need supplements being tested, she can do that for you. And she's also really brilliant with kids with learning challenges.
Yes,
that is a huge gift. Talk about that a little bit.
And what I do is I look at where they are today, and I look at it through the reflexes of their childhood to see what is needing to be reintegrated or repatterned. And then go from there and move forward.
Yeah.
Looking at their strengths rather than their weaknesses. And there is some home play that goes along with it to encourage the kiddos to move further faster.
Nice.
And my newest thing is working with newborn babies who are having trouble with the sucking, swallowing, nursing.
Awesome.
And that is just amazing.
That's huge. I know I took a brain gym class from you.
Mm-hmm.
What are your modalities that you use? You use a lot of stuff.
I have health kinesiology, psychological kinesiology, brain gym, Moscatova method, MNRI. That's where my reflex work comes from. And then I also do a lot with essential oils and herbs and homeopathy. I don't prescribe homeopathy. I just say yes.
Yep.
And my coolest thing is with the supplements, I check to see with your body to see what time of day you need them.
Yes,
so you get the most benefit from them.
Yeah.
So your urine isn't like, oh, everything just went through and it didn't hit anything. So.
Yeah, that's been huge. She'll put stuff in a basket on my belly and tell me how many pills to take and what time of day. And during my panic disorder time, that was really her little subtle tweaks every week were all the difference in the world. So yeah, GeanRice.com. Check her out. Thanks so much, Jean. Really
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yes.